Hey guys, it's Becky Bamboo. I gotta fix this a little bit here. Got to be able to see the Pink Panther. So it's still Monday, April 25th, 2011, and I just got home from the gym. I know I don't look messed up. It's because I went swimming today for finally able to go swimming, and I showered afterwards at the gym and kind of got myself cleaned up and all that, so I didn't have to do it when I got home. My workout. I wanted to talk about it, and I had a really amazing thing happen, so I wanted to share. Okay, so I started off on the treadmill. I ran a mile and a half today. That's kind of been my thing lately, mile and a half. I don't know why. It's about half the distance of the 5K, and I'm really comfortable with a mile and a half run, and that just seems to be where I'm at. And I am increasing my speed with it. So I don't know. I probably need to do at least one long run a week, so I'm going to try to make that my goal. But anyway, I did a mile and a half run in 21 minutes and 50 seconds, and that included a 2-minute warm-up walk. So I definitely am increasing my speed, which is cool. And then I walked about another half a mile, so I did a 30-minute workout on the treadmill. And got off the treadmill and headed to the pool. And as I was walking down the hallway to go towards the pool, one of the YMCA staff members was passing me, and I've seen her in passing before, and I've seen her working out herself in the fitness center. And anyway, she said, "Well, have a great rest of your day." And I said, "Thanks." And I didn't say anything else and started to go on, and she was getting ready to go into a room, but she stopped and turned around. She's like, "Wait a minute, I want to talk to you." So she introduced herself, and she's like, "I just wanted to ask how your running is going." And I was just kind of like, well, that's kind of weird, I didn't realize, like maybe she's seen me run before. I don't know. So I said, "Well, it's going really well. I have my first 5K coming up in about 3 weeks. So I'm trying to get some mileage under my feet and kind of get ready for the race. And, I know I can run a 5K now. So it's just about keeping up running to keep my legs strong and my endurance up and stuff." And she's like, "Well, I just wanted to talk. Really wanted to talk to you because I've seen you around in the gym, and I wanted to tell you how amazing I think you are." And I was like, "What?" She's like, "I kind of have been watching you since December." And I said, "Well, December's when I started running." And she's like, "Yeah." She's like, "And I would see you on the treadmill or on the track, and you would run some, walk some, run some, walk some." And she's like, "I just thought it was pretty cool that you were, trying to do that." And she said, "I have a confession to make, and that is I am a runner as well." And she said, "I had a knee injury a little while ago, and I'm finally healed from that." She's like, "But I have like a mental block telling me my knee is going to cause me problems." She said, "So my running has been really, really poor lately." She's like, "But last week you were in here on the treadmill running." And she said, "I was in the row behind you on a treadmill." And she said, "You started running before I even got on the treadmill." She said, "I saw you start your run, and I got on the treadmill. And in my mind, I was thinking, I'm going to run as long as she's running, because I've been just trying to have things to challenge myself." And she said, "You just kept going and going and going and going. And I kept thinking, surely she's going to stop. Surely she's going to get tired. Surely to God we're going to be done." And you just kept running and running and running. And she said, "You didn't cut your speed down. You didn't change your incline. You just powered through it." And she said, "I was so impressed and so motivated." She said, "You made me power through my workout." She said, "And I kind of was able to get over that scary hump of my knee issue." She said, "And I thought that was really cool. So I've been really wanting to talk to you." And I said, "Well, that's like the nicest compliment anybody's ever given me, because that's about the hard work that I do." And she's like, "Well, also, I had to say that I've watched you since December, like I said, and you're just melted away. Like, you're getting so small." And I said, "Well, if you've only watched me since December, then you missed a big part of the melting away." And she's like, "Okay, well, I'm just curious about how much weight have you lost?" And I said, "Well, I said, well, I had gastric bypass surgery in last June." I said, "So I'm not quite a year." I said, "I'm about 10 months post-op now." and I lost 190 pounds. And her jaw just like went to the floor. She's like, you're kidding, right? And I'm like, no. She's like, that's like an overweight woman. You lost an overweight woman. I'm like, I know. And she's like, I am so impressed. She's like, it's impressive. She said, do you know that like you just have like this glow about you? Like you come in here, I see you working so hard on the treadmill or the elliptical or the bike or when you're weightlifting, she said, and you just have this look about you, like you have a confidence and you believe in yourself and you're pushing yourself. And she said, and I see you push yourself. She said, I see you fight through on the treadmill when you're having times where you just want to break. She said, I see that struggle within your brain and you just push through it. She said, and I'm so impressed by that. She said, I know you're going to nail that 5K. And she said, I bet there's going to be a lot more of those to come in your future. I said, well, I've already signed up for a 6K, so that'll tell you something. And she's like, well, I'm really impressed. And I said, well, it means a lot to have somebody actually compliment you on beyond just the physical, you know. I said, you're complimenting me on like the work that I'm doing in this and more than how I look. And she's like, well, you know, it's really inspiring to me I think she's a personal trainer. I don't know. I think she's at least, she teaches a fitness class of some sort and I don't know which one, but she's like, it's just really inspiring to me to watch you run. She said, because you know, you're not small and you started off doing this when you weren't small. She said, and that just shows that it works. It really, really works. And I just feel so unbelievable about it. So we kept chatting for a little while and she's like, well, do you do anything else besides run? And I said, yeah, I like to cycle. That's something that I'm just recently kind of found an interest in. I said, my husband and I have been riding as much as we can. I said, we'll do, 13, 15, 17 miles at a time. And she's like, see, that's impressive too. And I said, and actually I'm on my way to the pool right now. I'll probably go swim a mile. And I just ran about 1.5 miles and walked about 0.5 mile. And she's like, so you did the 2 miles on the treadmill and now you're going to go do another 1 mile in the pool. And I said, yeah. She's like, you need to sign up for a triathlon. I just thought it was so funny because I keep getting that from various people. Like, you need to do a triathlon. And so it's kind of fun to talk to somebody about my fitness instead of just weight loss and weight loss surgery. She didn't ask me any questions about my weight loss surgery, which is a rarity, because we were more involved in the conversation about what fitness has done for me. And, I said, the gym has become my friend, not my foe. I started off being very scared to be here and very hyper aware of what did I look like doing this or that or the other. And I said, and now I just don't care. I come in, I dress comfortably, whatever I wear is what I wear. I said, I wear these tight running pants and stuff that maybe I shouldn't wear, but I really don't care. It's comfortable for me. It's about what I desire. She's like, well, you look great though. She's like, it's just amazing to see you going smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. And she's like, I feel like every week I see changes in your body and it's just been fascinating to watch. So I'm glad that I finally got a chance to meet you. I said, well, say hi more often because I'm very outgoing and very personable. And she's like, yeah, but sometimes some people get in the gym and they don't want to talk. They just want to get their business done. And I said, well, I'm not really like that. I mean, I want to get my business done, but there's always room for conversation. So, I made a new friend, I guess. It's really fun. And I feel so blessed to have had the opportunity to I didn't even realize people at the gym would notice me. It never even crossed my mind that would happen or could happen. And she told me, she's like, I just want you to know some of us staff members have been watching you and we've been talking about you. And I'm going to go back and report to them that I talked to you and found out all this scoop about how much weight you've lost and this and that. And they're going to be way impressed with you. She's like, so some of us are really paying attention to what other people in the gym do. She's like, and I'm one of those. I keep an eye on certain people, she said, and I just saw something in you when you came in here that really called to me and told me that I needed to keep my eye on you. And she's like, it's been amazing to watch. So keep up the good work. Come on, that was like the nicest thing ever, right? So anyway, I had to share it with my weight loss surgery friends because you guys know I wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for everybody in YouTube world. It just wouldn't happen. I would have never thought about running, never dreamt I could do it, never started trying. My life would be very different if I had gone through this journey without you all. So I like to share these big moments. I feel like I'm on cloud 9 right now. I'm like radiating like, oh my gosh, what a nice thing to say and just have somebody stop you, So anyway, that's it. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.